Which hobby should I take up for the summer? What do you think? Which hobby should I take up? Do you know what take up means? Take up is a phrasal verb that means to start a hobby. Okay? Just to start doing something, start an activity. Like you could take up soccer, you could take up swimming, you could take up golf, you could take up playing guitar. It means to start a hobby. Now, do you know what a phrasal verb is? I'm just going to quickly remind you what a phrasal verb is, because sometimes we can forget about these things in English. Okay, a phrasal verb is just a normal verb plus another word, usually a short word, that when they're together, they make a new meaning, a whole new meaning. Okay, look at this. Take, that's just a normal verb, right? To take something. Up means there, up. Okay, so these are very simple words, but when they're put together, they make a whole new meaning to start a hobby. Okay, let's take a look at this example. I'm thinking of taking up photography this summer. I'm thinking of taking up photography this summer. How about you? Are you thinking of taking up photography? This woman says, I took up writing poetry over the winter. Okay, that means she started doing some poetry. She started writing some poetry over the winter. Okay, now take up can also have a different meaning. It can mean to occupy space, time, or attention. Okay, so it's still a phrasal verb, but now it has another meaning. Okay, so let's look at some examples. That exam took up all my energy. It took up all my energy. That means it consumed all my energy. Okay, this guy says, fixing my car took up, oh, I put two my's there. Even teachers make mistakes sometimes, so you have to forgive my mistakes, okay? Fixing my car took up my whole evening. Okay, it took up my whole evening. It means it consumed my whole evening. It consumed all my time, my whole evening. I didn't have any free time that evening because I was fixing my car. Okay, look at this example. Stop taking up all the space. Okay, these two boys are fighting in the back seat of their car. Okay, maybe their family is going on a road trip somewhere, and they're in the back seat of the car. This boy is taking up all the space, and the other boy doesn't have any space. So he says, hey, move over. Stop taking up all the space. Okay, so stop occupying all the space. Okay, now this phrasal verb can also have another meaning. Okay, so first it was learning or starting a hobby, then it was taking up either time, space, or energy or something. Now it has another meaning, to pursue a matter. To pursue a matter. Let's look at an example. My coworker is always late and never gets in trouble. I'm gonna take this issue up with my boss. Okay, this guy's mad because his coworker is always late and never gets in trouble. So he probably has to do more work, but his coworker always just gets away with it. Okay, so he's going to take the issue up with his boss, or we could put the word up over here. I'm gonna take up this issue with my boss. Okay, that means to discuss the issue or the problem, with his boss. Hopefully the boss does something about it. Okay, so you can see how a simple word or two simple words like this can be really confusing. They can have so many different meanings. And the only difference in all the examples that we looked at is the context. The context just was a little bit different in each one. And native English speakers can easily understand the meaning of phrasal verbs based on the context. But you might have a very hard time understanding these meanings of the phrasal verbs like this. Okay, so that's why you need my help to teach you and to make it simple for you to understand. So hey, if you want more tips like this, I'd be so happy if you subscribe to my channel right down there. Okay, let's do some homework. I want you to make a sentence with take up. Okay, post your sentence down there in the comments and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. Okay, see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.